Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World once again. Today I review the all-new KTM Duke 250 ABS model. Everything that you need to know about this ABS updated variant is what is coming up in this video. And just in case you haven't seen my Duke 200 ABS model review or the RC200 ABS model review or even the Duke 125 ABS model review, I'm leaving the links to those videos in the description portion below, so feel free to check them out. So for now, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive straight into this review. So this is the all-new KTM Duke 250 dual-channel ABS model, something that all of the Duke 250 fanboys have been really hoping for. The Duke 250 was an interesting launch by KTM, bridging the gap right between the Duke 200 and the Duke 390. It was targeted primarily at people who thought that the Duke 390 was a bit too much for them and wanted something more interesting than the Duke 200. Also, another major ploy that worked to the favor of the Duke 250 was the similar design concept adopted, very much reminiscent to that of the new Duke 390, which was again actually inspired by the Super Duke styling. So except for the headlamp layout and the color TFT console, almost everything else is similar for the Duke 250 when it comes to design and visual appeal. Now, with the government mandate of ABS being made compulsory on bikes above 150cc drawing closer, and with the rest of the KTM lineup already getting the ABS update, it was only a matter of time before the Duke 250 got the ABS treatment. So the most important thing that you need to know about the new Duke 250 ABS model is that unlike its younger siblings, the Duke 250 thankfully gets dual channel ABS as standard from now on, which means ABS is operational both on the front wheel as well as the rear wheel. To know the importance of ABS and to know how the ABS technology actually works as a life-saving feature, please do watch my detailed Dinopedia video about what is ABS. Now, another thing to note here or clarify is that whether the Duke 250 ABS model actually gets an option to switch off ABS and whether it also gets the Supermoto mode just like the Duke 390, wherein ABS is operational only on the front wheel. Now, there are some media reports online talking about the launch of the Duke 250 ABS where they mention that the bike does get switchable ABS along with the Supermoto mode, but sadly, as far as my inspection went while reviewing this bike, there was no button or even a concealed button available to switch off ABS, and as a result, the question of getting Supermoto mode didn't even arise. Also, the official KTM India website has mentioned that ABS can be disengaged on the new Duke 250, and the page also shows a picture of the bike getting Metzeler tires, but in actuality we continue to get MRF tires with the ABS model. However, I would request you to clear this up by visiting your nearest KTM dealer in your respective city, because they would be the first to get a clear update on this topic from the company's end. Now, talking about the ABS unit on the new Duke 250, yes, as mentioned before, we do get dual channel ABS, and as you can see here, the braking performance is significantly improved now with the inclusion of ABS, and the bike comes to a standstill in a very controlled manner. Please note that we actually get a 300mm disc up front and a 230mm disc at the back, and the kind of confidence that you get with dual channel ABS on board is seriously impressive. You can see here that I've grabbed a handful of front brake and yet the bike comes to a standstill without the wheel locking up or the bike skidding. Please note that here, while braking, I'm putting more pressure on the front brake lever compared to the rear brake, because that is the ideal braking technique followed by experts. Now, keeping aside the ABS update, another major thing to rejoice about here is the technical enhancements made to the engine's state of tune. Now, when I first reviewed the Duke 250 back at the time of its launch, it was refined and composed and a decent motorcycle, but it was not outright aggressive and it did not offer the instant acceleration right off the mark like the Duke 200 or even the Duke 390. It used to take off in a calm and composed manner, and post 6000 RPM is when the bike used to really come alive. But now, whatever performance enhancements that KTM have made to this bike, and it's clearly apparent that they have, trust me, the bike has become an absolute delight. Just for the records, the bike comes powered by a single-cylinder, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected 248.8cc engine that puts out 30 bhp of max power and 24 Nm of max torque. We get a 6-speed gearbox. Now, taking the bike out for a spin, what I could almost instantly notice is that the engine's refinement has now been well and truly improved when compared to prior, and the best thing is the instant acceleration the new Duke 250 ABS has on offer. Start the bike, slot it into gear and open the throttle, and the bike literally lunges forward. The initial pickup right off the mark is truly amazing. It thoroughly lets you enjoy the compact design concept of the bike. The slipper clutch offers for a super light clutch pull, and it also helps you with faster downshifts without running the risk of the rear wheel locking or hopping. The throttle action is light and crisp. There is no hint of vibration even at speeds of around 123 km per hour. The bike feels rock solid and well planted even post triple digit speeds. The lightweight trellis frame along with the aluminium swing arm and the perfectly tuned rear monoshock lend the bike superb straight line stability as well as great confidence while tackling corners. The chunky 43mm upside down front forks from WP suspension lend the bike a superb front end feel. If only we had Metzeler tires, we would be able to push the bike further to its limits. But trust me guys, this is more than just an ABS update that we have gotten here with the new Duke 250 ABS, and it is indeed something to rejoice about. Now, talking about other relevant specs, tank capacity is 13.4 liters, which offers decent tank range. Seat height is 830 mm, which holds good for average height riders as well as taller riders. Ground clearance is 185 mm, which is more than sufficient to clear the speed breakers in our cities. The ARAI mileage claim for the Duke 250 is 41 kmpl, but I feel we can expect anything around 30 to 35 kmpl from this bike in real world conditions. To know the exact on-road price for the new Duke 250 ABS model, you can either call the number appearing on the screen currently or head to your nearest KTM showroom. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for now. This wraps up my review of the all-new KTM Duke 250 ABS model. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and ride safe.